Hello, amazing people. If you've been following our tutorial on solving exponential equations of this type, you would notice that this is just very simple for you to solve. I tell you. Meanwhile, let's do it together, okay? And at the end of the solving, we are going to check for the validity of our solution. I hope you are ready. Now we're going to begin with solution. So to do this, we are going to remind ourselves of some keys, okay? What are those important keys? We know it that each time you have a to the power of m multiply a to the power of n, what happens is that this multiplication sign turns to addition. So you are going to have a to the power of m, then this will turn to plus n. Then another tip you need to know is when you have this divided, the division turns to subtraction. So it's going to give you a to the power of m minus n. Now let's see how helpful it could be to us. So to answer this question, for this, we are going to have 8 to the power of x. This will now change to multiplication. So we have, let's use dot, okay? 8 raised to power of 1. So that when you add this, it will still give you x plus 1. Interesting. So we now have minus 8 to the power of x. Now remember we said for this, when it's subtracting, it means division. And you know that this can also be written as a to the power of n over a to the power. So this and this are the same. I hope you know that. So in this case, we can write this like this, raised to power of 8 raised to power of 1, okay? And is equal to 3024. Now, what do you think you should do here? You are going to first clear this, but remember, each time a number is raised to the power of 1, according to your rule of exponent, is always that number. Okay, so if you should apply it here, we're going to have it as a to the power of x multiplying 8 minus a to the power of x over 8 is equal to 3024. So we're going to clear this denominator, and to do that, you multiply each one by this 8. Remember, these are together. This one is on its own and this. So we're going to now have 8 to the power of x multiplied by 8, then multiply by this denominator, okay, minus this over 8, then multiply also by 8 is equal to 3024 multiplied by 8. The reason is just to clear the fraction for easy solving. So in that case now, see what we're going to have. So this is going to give us, we're going to have, so this gives us 8. If you multiply this, it's giving us 64. So we have 8 to the power of x is multiplied by 64, then minus, you see that this is over 1, so it will cancel this, and you'll be left with 8 to the power of x, okay, is equal to this multiplied by 8. So let's still leave it that way, okay. Now what do you do again? What did you observe? You observe that, remember that these are together. You observe that a to the power of x is here and is also here. So what happens when you have something like this, am minus a? What do? You just factor your a out to have a into m, then a divides this one. Did you see that? So we're going to apply this principle here, and to do that, see what we are going to have. So this is going to give us, we are going to have, so we factor a to the power of x out, then use it to divide this, you'll be left with 64. I hope you are with me there. Then divide it with this, you'll be left with 1, and is equal to 30,024 multiplied by 8. So what do you do again? This gives us a to the power of x. If you subtract this, it gives you 63 is equal to 30,024 multiplied by 8. So what do? Just remember it's multiplication, so just divide both sides by 63. And if you do that, you are going to have a to the power of x is, now 63 divides itself 1. If you divide 302, it gives us 4. Okay, 4 remaining 50. Then we have, add it here, we're going to have 63 divides this will give us 48. So that when you have 63 by 8, you have 4 to This will give you 48. Yes, we are right. So the answer for dividing this, so this is what we have. So we're going to have 48 multiplied by 8. Did you see that? Now what do you do again? We need to get the value of x. And to get the value of this x, we need to take the log of both sides. And to do that, remember that we are going to have this as 48. We are trying to simplify, okay? 48 is the same thing as, just watch, 48. You can reduce it to be 2 here is 24. 2 here will give us 12. 2 here is 6. 2 will give us 3. And 3 will give us 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You see that 48 is the same thing as, okay, let's reduce it. 48 is the same as 2 to the power of 4, okay, multiplied by 3, then multiplied by, what about 8? 8, as you know, is 2 here is 3, 2 here is 4, 2 in 2 will give us 2, and 2 here is 1. So 8 is 2 to the power of 3. So what it means is that if 8 is 2 to the power of 3, and this one is, so we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it means, to simplify this, we are going to have 2 to the power of 7 multiplied by 3. I hope you see what we did there. So we're going to have 8 to the power of x, okay? So what do you do again? Just take the log of both sides. So we're going to have log of 8 to the power of x is equal to log of 2 to the power of 7 multiplied by 3. And what do you do? If log, let's take it by the side. If log of a to the power of x, if you are given this, it means you use the power to multiply. So it becomes x log a. Okay, so let's apply this rule here. And to do that, we are going to use this x to multiply. So we're going to now have x log 8 is equal to log of 2 to the power of 7 multiplied by 3. Okay, so to get your x, this serves as the coefficient, so you divide. So you divide by log of 8 and divide by log of 8. So we're going to have, this will cancel, we have x is equal to, here we're going to have, another rule you need to remember is the rule of logarithm that says, when you have, so let's put it here, we have log of a is being multiplied by b. What does it mean? It means log of a, this multiplication turns to addition. Okay, so this is what you have. So what do you do here? For this, we are going to apply this here. So we're going to have log of 2 to the power of 7. Then this multiplication will turn to addition. So we have log of 3 all over log of 8. I hope you are still with me there. So we are going to now have x is equal to log of 2 to the power of 7. Remember, you can use this denominator, log 8, to divide each of the numerators, okay? So this gives us x to the log of 8, then plus, you can now have log of 3 divided by log of 8. Remember, for 8, like we said, 8 is 2 to the power of 3, okay? 2 multiplied 3 times. So let's apply it here. We have x is equal to log of 2 to the power of 7 all over log of 2 to the power of 3 for this 8, okay? Now we're going to have plus log of 3 all over. For 8 also, we have log of 2 to the power of 3. So what do you do? Still obey this rule. So if you do that, we are going to have, let's block it. We are going to have x is equal to, this will now multiply. So we have 7 log 2 all over log of, this one will multiply, so we have 3 log 2. Did you see that? Then plus, this will be log of 3 over, this will multiply, we have 3 log 2. So what do you do there? You will notice something, that this and this are the same. The numbers are the same. Okay, so at this point, you can cancel it out. So you'll be left with x is equal to, what you have here now is their coefficients, which is 7 over 3. Did you see that? Then plus. Now, note, you will notice that what is the coefficient of log 3 here? The coefficient is 1. Please take notes. Okay, so what you will now have here is 1 over 3. But can you cancel this? No. The reason is that this one is 3 and this one is 2. But I will show you what you will do to it, okay? So we are going to have, let's still bring it down, log of 3 all over log of 2. Now, another tip you should know is that, another tip of logarithm that will guide us is that if you have log of A all over log of B, what does it mean? It means you are going to have log of this A, okay, let's extend this small. So it means you are going to have log of A, then this B here becomes the base of this log. Did you see that? We call it change of base rule. So what do you do here? We are going to now have x is equal to 7 over 3 plus 1 over 3, then use this here. Did you see? So we're going to have log of 3, then base 2. And at this point, you will notice we have simplified. These numbers are prime numbers, so nothing else can reduce them. So we stop it here. And in that case, we are concluding that this is our value of x. You can also choose to leave it this way. X is equal to, you will notice that the denominators are the same, which is 3. So you can have it as 7 plus, this one is multiplying this log. So we have this, okay, all over 3. So whichever one you want to use is correct for the value of x. Now let's check to know if actually our answer is correct. So let's check. So bring this down, we have a to the power of your x. Let's use this value of x, okay? So we have 7 over 3 plus 1 over 3 log 3 base 2. These are all representing x. Then bring down plus 1. I hope you are seeing what we are doing. Okay, then we have minus 8. Repeat your value of x as this, which is 7 over 3 plus 1 over 3 log 3 base 2. Then minus 1. Okay, now let's check if it will be equal to this value here. Now, I hope you are still with me there. So what do? It's just very simple. So what we need to do here is, if you watch carefully, you will notice that this is a constant as well as this. So you can add constants, okay? So when you have 7 over 3 plus 1, you simply know, applying your trick, use this to multiply, we have 7. Use this to multiply this, you have 3. Then multiply the denominator, it gives you 3. So it's going to give you 10 over 3. Did you see that? So it means that if you add this and this, it will give you 10 over 3. Then plus 1 over 3 log 3 base 2. I hope you see that. Now let's also do same here. So we're going to have minus 8. Then this minus this, okay? 7 over 3 minus 1 over 1. Just use this to multiply. Use this to multiply, you have 3. Also multiply the denominator. It will give you 4 over 3. So we have 4 over 3 plus 1/3 of log of 3 base 2. Interesting. Now let's keep simplifying. But I want to remind you, remember we have already made mention of this exponent rule here. Did you see that? So just remember that if it's addition at the top, you need to split by multiplying. So let's repeat that rule here. We're going to have a to the power of 10 over 3. Okay, let's write it well. So we have 10 over 3. Remember that addition sign will now turn to multiplication. You return one of these base and then have this. I hope you still remember that. Then we have minus, do same here. 8 to the power of 4 over 3 is multiplying 8 to the power of 1/3 log 3 base 2. Amazing. Now what do you do at this point? Remember this tip. If you have a and is raised to power of log b base a, you will notice that this is the base of the log and this base, okay? This is the general base. If these two bases are the same, then your answer will be what? This b. So this is going to be another guide. Now what do? Let's apply it here. So we're going to now have, but remember we know it that 8 is already 2 to the power of 3, okay? Then we are raising it to the power of 10 over 3. I hope you see that. Then multiply by, for this 8, you will notice that this 8 and this base are not the same. This is the general base, but whereas the base of the log is 2. So they are not the same, but for us to apply this rule, they must be the same. So what do? I'm going to show you. So just split this. Remember that 8 is also, like we said, is 2 to the power of 3. Okay? Then raise it to the power of 1 over 3 log 3 base 2. Did you see what we're doing? Then minus, do same here. This 8, split it, it will be 2 to the power of 3. Then raise it to the power of 4 over 3. Interesting. Then multiply by this, you also split it, 2 to the power of 3. Raise it to the power of 1/3 of log 3 base 2. We are done. So what do? Always know that each time you have a to the power of m raised to the power of n, to remove this, you multiply the powers. Did you see that? So what do? You are going to multiply the powers. And if you want to know more about logarithm very simplified, visit the link in the comments. So we're going to have, you see, we are multiplying this power, this and this will cancel. Okay, so what do you think you'll be left with? 2 to the power of 10. Did you see it? Then it's multiplying by this and this will be multiplying. So this can cancel this. Did you see that? And what do you think you are left with? This is now the base is 2. And the base of the log is also 2. So they're the same. Just simply take these 3. I hope you are seeing what we're doing. Bring down this minus sign. This will make over 1. And you know they are multiplying, obeying this. So this will cancel this, and you'll be left with 2 to the power of 4. Interesting. So what do again? Do same here. Then this 3 will cancel 3. You also notice that this base and this are now the same. So your value here is what? 3. And that becomes the value for this. So we are multiplying this by 3. Amazing. Now what do? Just simplify. Remember that when you have 2 to the power of 10, it means multiplying 2 10 times. And when you do that, you are going to have 1024, multiply it by 3, okay, minus, this means 2 multiplied 4 times, and that will give us 16 multiplied by 3. So let's quickly do this. Remember that when you multiply this, it's going to give you 48. I hope you're with me there. Now let's quickly multiply this. And if you do that, we are going to have, so this is what we have. Okay, so we have 12 here, 1, we have 7, this is 0, so this one we have 30,072. Did you see it? Then subtract this from it, and what is your result? When you subtract this from it, you see we are going to now have, so we can now conclude that our answer is equal to this 48. And when you subtract this, you are going to have 30,024 as your answer, which is what we have here. So what it means is that the value of x, which you have gotten as this, is, or this is what's correct. And I hope you learned a lot. If you did, let's know how much in the comments. Helping us to share, we help more people to learn more about these skills we have displayed. And remember to give this tutorial a thumbs up, subscribe for the more you can get, and see you in our next class. Bye-bye.